for a midweek edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This should be an intriguing contest. And tonight, we've got the Minnesota Timberwolves playing against the Chicago Bulls. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. It's February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. You look at Chicago. So far, this hasn't been the season they were hoping for, and time is of the essence. And the starting group for Chicago. Williams and Vucevic are inside. Kobe White out there with Trey Jones. And it's Herter in at the small forward position. And for Minnesota, Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point. Well, with all the battles past, Grant, definitely some history between these two teams.
Oh, B.A., this is high level. You talk East versus West, that's usually championship or bust type aspirations.
Outside McDaniels. Back to Conley. The shot no good. Some solid defense from Williams. McDaniels against Herter. Pass to White. Now here's Vucevic. They double-team Vucevic. Clock is at 3. Yep, that one goes.
Laser focus from White. The moment that pass was headed to him, he was ready.
Here's Edwards. The 3 is up. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Williams passes to Jones. Back to Williams. Outside Jones. Pass to Williams. Herter with it. Over McDaniels. Herter can't hit.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
This is legit showmanship right here. I mean, I'm a huge fan of the tomahawk there.
That's more than just getting 2 points. That was sending a clear message. Here's Jones after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Pass to Williams. Over Randle. Williams misses. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Allie LaForce had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. Allie, what do you have to say?
And one of their main defensive focuses, Nikola Vucevic. Coach telling me that Vuce has the big body, plus he can really shoot it, but they really emphasized boxing him out. Nikola is great at converting misses into second chance points. Boxing out, it's back to the basics, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. He's off on the first. Defensive Player of the Year 4 times over, Stan. Rudy Gobert tied for the record.
Yeah, Brian, alongside Dikembe Mutombo and Ben Wallace, and Gobert's capable of getting another one too, assuming his countryman Victor Wembanyama doesn't start taking the reins. Well, you know, every team is looking for a defensive anchor. Gobert fills that role to perfection.
Now here's White. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Herter from long range sends it home from three-point land.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Will stand for the Bulls. The DeRozan, Levine, Vucevic era didn't lead to the playoff success they'd hoped for.
No, Brian, 2 losses in the play-in tournament and just 1 playoff appearance, which resulted in a quick first-round exit. Changes were definitely necessary.
That free throw, no good. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning. Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Randall outside. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Gobert with a screen on Jones. McDaniels with it. Now Herter defending. Shoots. And it falls all over the rim and in.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
The Bulls have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Jones against Conley. Jones, the pass to Vucevic. White looking it over. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Jones gutting it out in close.
Chicago shooting their first free throw of the night.
One shot.
That's good from Jones. This is that grinded out part of the year, Grant. Everyone just fighting through it.
No question, B.A. And it's not just physically exhausting. You're trying to focus on every game, every possession. This is where your leaders can help keep everyone focused.
Now here's Edwards. And currently his numbers are incredible, averaging almost 33 a game.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Here's Jones. Pass to White. Now Vucevic. Back to White. Just 5 to shoot. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Here's Edwards. It's deflected. Knocked loose. Randall with a steal. With the step back. Oh, it's blocked by Williams.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
White can't hit. Timberwolves trail by 3. Conley passes to Randall. Fires in the triple.
Yeah, as a shooter, Randall can be practically automatic. He gets the ball and immediately has a shot cooking.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He wants to review the game plan. And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. Taking a look at Houston, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Well, right now for Chicago, they haven't looked like themselves lately. They're in a rut and are desperately trying to get out of it, wanting to get back to the team they were.
Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to Vucevic. Back to Jones. Vucevic with it. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
That puts him in the lead.
A smart idea from McDaniels, looking to convert inside.
Chicago trailing here. Now Jones in his last outing with 12 points. Here's White. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Pass to Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. Inside. And it's Randall with the jam.
Wow, Julius Randle. We could feel the floor shaking on that one.
Bulls trail by 4. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Left side White to halt the run. Knocks it down from distance. White's got 5.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Conley. Against Sacramento, he was really on his game. Pass to Edwards. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by the Bulls. They're coming off a loss against Miami.
I'll tell you what, once things started to go downhill, their performance plummeted. It wound up getting pretty ugly.
Yeah, they just committed too many mistakes at both ends. But credit their opponent for being disruptive.
Now here's White. 5 points in the game over Edwards, and it's White again missing.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
McDaniels. Here's Gobert. Off with the layup. Chicago has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. From 13, Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. It's McDaniels on the wing. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. McDaniels got his 3rd basket on the night right there. And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Minnesota. And the Bulls also making a change. DeSumo, he's checked in for Herter. The Bulls trail by 4. DeSumo with it. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Right side White. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Vucevic. Over Gobert. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. And here's Randall. Gobert inside. He's covered by DeSumo. Gobert with the bucket.
Outstanding job converting in close. Gobert understands how to execute around the rim.
So it's Chicago now. 6-point game. Jones against Conley. Jones, the pass to Vucevic. The shake. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Here's Randall. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's Jones. Taking a look at his production. Averaging just over 8 points a game. Pass to Vucevic. White with it to win the run. That's in there. Vucevic with the assist. White's got 8.
And I like how White shot it with confidence. He's reliable beyond the arc.
Randall a screen on Jones. Jones against Edwards. Randall outside. The shot. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Chicago with a rebound. Jones has got 4 rebounds now. Such a skilled big. 6'10" Nikola Vucevic. He can beat you up in the post, or he can step back and hit a 3-stand.
Yeah, Brian, and he's an excellent passer as well. Throughout his career, Vucevic's teams have been very good offensively, and his versatility is a big reason for that.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves, no doubt, a team to be reckoned with. Coach Chris Finch said, we come in every single night and compete. No matter what the circumstances are, we expect to win. We root for each other, so I feel like we have all the makings of a tough team.
And they have reason to be confident, Allie. Thank you. DiVincenzo, pass to Conley. And here's Reed. He's covered by DeSumo. Fades and shoots. And he can't bank that one in. And White has got the ball here for Chicago, trailing by 5. Jones, the pass to White. DeSumo outside. Back to White. Shoots over DiVincenzo. White can't hit.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
And here's Edwards outside. They get it again.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Minnesota?
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And also the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
And so here is Chicago following the score by Minnesota. Jones, the pass to White. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Williams misses. The Timberwolves lead by 7. It's Edwards on the wing. Over White. Edwards can't get that one to fall.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Well, Stan, you talk about a late bloomer. Kobe White has shown that he might be just that.
Well, Brian, everything has come together for him. He's improved on defense. He's improved his decision-making. He got that second contract and a bigger role, and he is playing great.
And he might have the best hair in the NBA.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Grant, how about Kobe White? Going from a bench player to one of the league leaders in minutes.
Yeah, Kobe played more than 35 minutes per game last season. Top 10 in the league. We saw White hit another level. So he has an exciting future in front of him.
And the Bulls making a change here. Collins, he's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Smith comes in for Williams. Herter's checked in for DeSumo. And Giddey's subbed in for Jones. Well, Coach, Minnesota turning back the clock last year. Most of their lineups had multiple bigs.
Yeah, and we saw how effective it was, especially on defense. Minnesota led the league in defensive rating by a wide margin, and that length was a key factor.
Outside Giddey. Herter against Ingles. Outside White. Takes it inside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Naz Reid.
Well, great job by White to get the defense on their heels and forcing them to react.
Shoot 2.
That's good from White. Stan, it's hard to believe, but the Bulls have not won a playoff series since 2015.
Well, look, Brian, it's hard to win in this league, and when you're rebuilding, trying to find the mix that'll get you over the top is a difficult chore.
Long way from those Michael Jordan glory days. White hits them both. Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Grant.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And it just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
The Bulls trail by 6. Herter finds Giddey. Reid against Collins. There's Herter with the 3. Randall pulls down the board.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Outside, DiVincenzo. No good on the triple. Collins outside. Pass to Giddey. Shoots over DiVincenzo. That's good from Giddey on the assist by Collins. Fires away from way outside. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's Minnesota up by 4. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
Bulls trail by 4. Julius Randle out there with Naz Reid. Then it's Joe Ingles. Then there's Dillingham. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Herter finds Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Minnesota shooting just 37% in the game. Now here's DiVincenzo. He's covered by DeSumo. Pass to Reid. Back to DiVincenzo. For 3, Randle. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Chicago has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Now DeSumo. DiVincenzo covering. Now here's Giddey. He's closely guarded. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Giddey's got his second basket.
And so much fight in Josh Giddey. He showed it on the interior that time.
And it's blocked by Collins. Pass to Giddey. And he misses the go-ahead basket. And here's Minnesota now. They'll be playing host to Houston for their next game. And they're deep into this homestand. That'll be game 4 out of 5.
Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randle with the ball. Just a great passing forward.
Herter against Randle. Herter can't hit. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
And that one falls for Reid. Stan, your coaching career started in the 1980s. How are players different today versus then?
Well, look, players have always shared one thing. They want to be the best that they can be, and they want to win games. But the players now are bigger, faster, stronger, and more skilled. The rules have changed, so the game's a little bit less physical, particularly at the NBA level, but the players are just better.
Yeah, a shot that Randle has added to his repertoire. Shooting the 3 with confidence now.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Now here's Giddey, doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game. Basket counts. Giddey's got 4 points this quarter.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Minnesota leading by 4. Here's Dillingham. He's got 5. Randle, a screen on Giddey. And here's Dillingham from the arc. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. A moment here to see the numbers for Anthony Edwards.
Over the last 10 games, he's been on an absolute tear, finding all kinds of ways to be a thorn in the opposition's side, just working on offense and getting the looks he wants out there.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. DeSumo outside. Pass to Giddey. From behind the arc. He drops it from range. Giddey's got 9. Minnesota leading by 4. Here is DiVincenzo. Still no points. Here's Dillingham. Out to DiVincenzo. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Bulls. And a quick look at how the Chicago Bulls schedule is shaping up. On Saturday, they'll go up against Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors. And then on Tuesday, it'll be the Detroit Pistons coming to town.
And for that matchup with the Pistons, they obviously have the upper hand coming into that one. But don't expect a blowout. It could turn into a real battle.
Conley's checked in for the Timberwolves. Okoro is checked in for Chicago. Giddey passes to DeSumo. Okoro with the ball. McDaniels covering. Oh, rejected by McDaniels.
A swat from McDaniels with a near 7-foot wingspan. He can cover a lot of ground.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Randall right side. Jacks up a 3. Chicago with a rebound.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving it.
Here's Giddey. Good work defensively by Randall.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
The 3 is up. And he can't get that one. Bulls trail by 4. Collins passes to Giddey. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Naz Reid. That's foul number 2 for him.
2 fouls for him now in the first half. He's going to have to be really smart going forward.
It's Giddey on the wing. He's guarded by Conley. Conley against Giddey. 5 to shoot. Puts it up from 12. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Giddey continues to work on improving his offensive game, including his mid-range jumper.
Conley against Giddey. Pass to Randall. Here's McDaniels. Puts up a 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 4 assists in the game.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Now here's DeSumo. He's scoreless. Up top, Collins. Now Okoro. 3-pointer. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 6 rebounds in the game. McDaniels from long range. And it's DeSumo with the rebound.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Giddey finds Collins. Smith with it. Now here's DeSumo. DiVincenzo covering. Fast break, Minnesota. He's all alone. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Stolen by Conley. And he lays it in off the breakaway. And now it's a 9-point Minnesota lead.
Yeah, Conley knows where his team needs him to be in transition, taking full advantage of the fast break opportunity.
And Giddey has got the ball here for Chicago. And Stan, after they traded for Rudy Gobert, it took some time for the Wolves to gel.
It did, Brian. He's a unique player, and it's a process. But obviously a 14-win improvement last season. They have found their identity as a defensive juggernaut.
Minnesota leading by 6. Now Conley. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. Here's McDaniels. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight, not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Giddey against Conley. Pass to Smith. Takes a 3. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Conley with the ball. DeSumo picks him up. Reed can't hit. The Bulls trail by 8. Giddey passes to Smith. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Showing great vision and delivering the pass out in front.
Chicago shooting their 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. Ingles, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Edwards comes in for DiVincenzo. And a new group getting ready for Chicago. Vucevic, he's checked in for Collins. Williams comes in for Okoro. Kobe White, he's checked in for DeSumo. And it's Jones in for Giddey. The free throw is off for Smith. Well, Stan, every franchise has their guy. What kind of things do you want your franchise player to exhibit?
Well, Brian, here's what people have to understand. The culture of your team is determined by your best player. If you want a hardworking, unselfish, competitive team, that best player, that franchise guy, has to embody those things.
Now here's Jones. 6 to shoot. Over Conley. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Nikola Vucevic has seen a lot in his decade plus in the league, and he said the game has changed. Now you have centers that can pass, put the ball on the floor, make plays, and shoot threes, play like guards. And you can't get stuck in time. You have to be able to adjust.
Allie, he's certainly got the skill level. Now here's Jones. White for 3. Oh, they get a hand on it. The Timberwolves lead by 9. Here's Ingles. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got assist number 5 here tonight. Chicago has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Jones feels it out. Smith outside. Back to Jones. Here's the floater. The rebound by Ingles. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. You know, Stan, for a team with such a proud history, the last decade has been a tough one for the Bulls.
Yeah, Brian, it really has. They've had competitive teams, but they haven't won a full playoff series since 2014. And for such a dedicated and passionate fan base, that's been really difficult for them, let alone the front office and people that want to turn this thing around as quickly as they can.
The Bulls making a switch here. Herter's checked in. And here are some of the best scorers in the league so far. Anthony Edwards on top.
He's the guy every defense fears. Can't even slow him down right now.
Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on a 14-5 run. Conley passes to Reed. Now Edwards. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Stolen by Reed. Conley against White. Conley passes to Reed. Here's Shannon. Pass to McDaniels. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Stan, a late first-round pick in 2020. Jaden McDaniels, one of the top young two-way players in the league.
Well, Brian, last season he was rewarded with a big money extension. His play tailed off just a bit, but still a key player for them moving forward.
First free throw is good.
And you think back to when McDaniels was drafted. Everyone talked about his potential. Now they're talking about his consistency as a contributor, especially at the defensive end.
And both free throws good for McDaniels. And one of the findings in a recent league report, Stan, back-to-backs, not a major risk for injury, it seems.
Well, you know, Brian, I had a player that I greatly respected tell me that his preference would be to play 41 back-to-backs during the year because then you get 2 days off in between games. That really what was harder was playing every other day and never getting a break of a couple of days. So, look, you have to play through a lot of different situations and things, but I think back-to-backs are certainly overestimated.
Shooting 2.
Interesting. Something to consider for sure. Free throw good. Herter. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Here's Minnesota. They're on a 16-6 run. Randall, the pass to Conley. Book it, and it's Randall with the assist. Randall's got his 5th assist in this one.
You like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for Chicago. 15-point game. Looking ahead, they've got the Warriors coming to town for their next game, and that kicks off a string of 3 home games for them. Now here's Williams. Jones finds Williams. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
Conley passes to Edwards. McDaniels from long range. Chicago with a rebound. Outside White. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Well, we've really seen White raise his game as a scorer. He can be relentless at times, like right now.
The Timberwolves lead by 11. Pass to Gobert. Outside Edwards. McDaniels from long range. Ooh, some solid defense from Herter. Chicago has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Left side Williams. Conley against Jones. Shot clock at 6. Up and over Conley. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Pass to McDaniels. Randall deciding where to go with it. Five on the clock. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Patrick Williams.
Inside, you have to try something to stop Randall. But he gets physical right back and draws a good shooting foul.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. And he knocks down the first one.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
And he can't hit the second.
Certain guys can remake their games to fit the times. Randall's worked on his right hand and his jump shooting. He's a much more versatile threat now at the offensive end.
Now here's Vucevic. Williams can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor. Outside for Randall. There's the triple. Offensive board. Tries again. Chicago with a rebound. Vucevic has got rebound number 8 now. White, the pass to Williams. Now Jones. Pass to White. Beyond the arc. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got his 3rd assist of the night.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Timberwolves ahead, up 9. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Happy to have you with us. Let's start things off with our Players of the Week. In the West, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
You could tell that teams aren't sure how to defend SGA. He gets into the lane so easily, and he can also hit the 3-ball. Now, he's a good floor general, lots to work with.
Feels like he just keeps getting better and better and better and better. Turning back now to that game we've been watching, a positive first half for the Timberwolves.
I love their game plan. Work the rock inside until someone stops it.
It's a simple, direct strategy, Shaq. And when you can pull it off, it gives you a multitude of options offensively.
Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Coby White.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
And for Chicago, let's take a look. Williams and Vucevic are inside. Trey Jones is out there with Coby White. And it's Herter in at the 3. From downtown, drains the triple. Herter's got 7 points.
Yeah, that's a great find by White. He's such a clever and deceptive combo guard.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce to see how Joe Ingles is doing. What do you have, Allie?
Hey guys, Minnesota's head athletic trainer gave me an update. He did share some good news. It looks like the injury is not nearly as serious as they originally thought. And for a team with eyes on a championship, this injury could have serious implications. We will see how it affects them.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Always on top of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy. Even with the advancements in strength training, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster. Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
McDaniels passes to Conley. Gobert with a screen on Jones. Here's Conley. Back to Daniels. For three, Randall. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. The Bulls trail by 6. Pass to Jones. Vucevic against Gobert. On the wing, Jones. Clock at 6. Up and over Conley. Jones misses. The Timberwolves lead by 6. Outside Conley. Randall against Herter. Randall on the screen. Here's McDaniels. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
Well, huge night from McDaniels. With the defense he brings you, the scoring is a massive plus.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. All right, let's take some time now to see which two guards have been posting the best shooting percentages from the field this year. 5th, Anthony Edwards.
I mean, just a terrific group. All of these players are in danger of getting red hot from outside at any given moment.
Well, it's the kind of reliable shooting a team needs from the 2 spot. It makes the defense work a lot harder when they have to stay active all over the floor.
Jones, the pass to Vucevic. Pass to Herter. White against Edwards. Now here's Herter. Fires the 3. Doesn't go for him. McDaniels with some nice D.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And we all know about Stan the analyst and Stan the coach. But when you played in college, what was your game like, Stan?
Hey, Brian, I had the game that would get you beat as a coach. I will say my greatest strength was this. I was never once accused of overpassing.
The black hole. That is Stan Van Gundy. Stan, just how much of a catalyst has Mike Conley been since the Timberwolves got him?
Well, just listen to his teammates, Brian. They talk about leadership, the adult in the room, and he remains a very capable two-way player.
Williams against Randall. Here's McDaniels. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. And now it's an 11-point Minnesota lead. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. It's Williams, high post. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
And I'm sure this isn't how they drew it up at the half. Only 1 for 5 here in the third quarter.
McDaniels with it. Now Herter defending. Conley looking for an opening. McDaniels from long range. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Jones finds Williams. Back to Jones. Pass to Vucevic. Outside White. And Gobert with a block.
Well, you have to be aware of Gobert on the floor. He's got a few Defensive Player of the Year trophies.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Jones, the pass to Herter. And the 3 off target.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Jones with the ball. Pass to White. Williams, a screen on Edwards. Here's White. The Bulls with another miss.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Yeah, Conley is not an easy cover. He can be quick on his feet when he sees a lane to the basket.
Bulls trail by 13. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Jones against Conley. Jones, the pass to Herter. Just 5 on the clock. That's good from Jones. And the assist by Herter. Jones has got his second basket on the night.
Really not where we normally see Jones operate, but good for him to grow his comfort zone a little.
Edwards against White. Now here's Edwards. He has 7. Picked by Gobert. From deep. Oh, Edwards! Money on the triple.
Well, right there, Edwards uses the screen to create the space he needs.
Outside Jones. Pass to Williams. It's Herter on the wing. McDaniels covering. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Well, White can attack fast, and the defense was unprepared to contest him cleanly.
It's both from the stripe.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Conley finds Edwards. Gobert with a screen on White. To the paint. Gobert no good. Bulls trail by 12. Pass to White. Over Edwards. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert, but that time he just couldn't get it done.
DiVincenzo, he's checked in for McDaniels. DeSumo, he's checked in for Chicago. Josh Giddey comes in for Jones. Conley against Giddey. Gobert with a screen on Giddey. The kick out to Conley. The 3-ball. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Chicago's gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. There's Herter with the 3. No good.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Well, the leadership and steadiness Mike Conley brings to his team can't be overstated. A true locker room leader and a vet who sets a great tone out on the floor.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And Conley drops them both. And Giddey has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. They trail by 14. Three-pointer, Vucevic. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Giddey's got 3 assists tonight.
Working it to Vucevic, and he does not hesitate.
Minnesota's gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Conley passes to Edwards. Minnesota again missing. The Bulls trail by 11. Here's Giddey. And the deficit down inside single digits. Giddey's got 13 now.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
Pass to Randall. Looking to get back on track. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. This will be his third free throw of the game. Okoro is checked in for Chicago.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Randall. And stand while Edwards has pushed back. It hasn't stopped others from comparing him to his airness, Michael Jordan.
And that talk is more about how his game reminds one of MJ and less about greatness. Edwards' career is just getting started.
Okoro outside. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Williams. Over Randall. Williams misses. The Timberwolves lead by 12. Outside Conley. Randall is screen on Giddey. Conley on the attack. Edwards for 3. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. He's got 13.
And by no means does Edwards take a lot of corner threes, but he will knock them down from there.
Bulls trail by 15. Pass to Giddey. Now here's Dosunmu, guarded by Edwards. Vucevic, the pass to Giddey. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
He recognized his players were fatigued and needed time to catch their breath.
Collins, he's checked in for Williams. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Kevin Huerter.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
DiVincenzo finds Gobert. Here's Conley. Giddey defends. From 10 feet away. Edwards, no good. Bulls trail by 13. Dosunmu outside. Pass to Giddey. And here is Vucevic. Back to Giddey. Up and over Conley. That's good from Giddey. On the assist by Vucevic. Giddey's got 17 points. Conley against Giddey. Up top, DiVincenzo for 3. Randall. Chicago with a rebound. Dosunmu's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
Outside Giddey. Stolen by Conley. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Grant, when it comes to Anthony Edwards, fair to say he's meeting expectations so far.
Oh, no question, B.A. The first overall pick in the 2020 draft, Edwards has been anything but a bust. Now we are seeing him trying to compete for titles.
Reed's checked in for Gobert. Randall against Collins. Randall, the pass to Reed. For 3, DiVincenzo. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Dosunmu. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Coach, one guy who's shown a lot of growth on the offensive side of the ball is Ayo Dosunmu.
Yeah, it seems like the game is slowed down for him, and that's why everything he does looks better now. His first step, his decision-making, all of it, Brian.
First one falls for him. Ingles, he's checked in for Minnesota. Dillingham comes in for Mike Conley. So he gets them both.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
Minnesota leading by 10. Here's DiVincenzo. Chicago with a rebound. Dosunmu's got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the inside. Collins inside. Randall's there. Collins passes to Dosunmu. Okoro outside. Clock at 4. Shoots over Ingles. Okoro, no good. Timberwolves shooting just about 33% since this second half started. Dillingham, no good.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And now it's time to take a look at the top defensive teams in the league right now. Number 5, the Timberwolves.
Where this team really makes an impact is on the defensive end. They're a unified front that doesn't make it easy at all to find open looks.
And he drops the first.
You can tell that Josh Giddey is one sharp player, not just in how he threads passes, but how he moves on the floor and gets around other guys.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. McDaniels checked in. Both free throws good from Giddey. Here's Dillingham. Give him 8 points now. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. McDaniels from long range. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13.
Well, that's now his 3rd triple of the game, first here in this second half.
44 seconds left in the third quarter here. Pass to Collins. Here's Okoro. Collins a screen. Okoro, no good. The Timberwolves lead by 11. And here's Randall. He's got 14. And here's McDaniels, guarded by Okoro. Here's Dillingham. Shot clock at 6. Reed sets a screen. Dillingham, no good. Dosunmu for 3. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Minnesota. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And they've racked up a ton of turnovers. We'll be right back with you shortly. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Yeah, well, he looked like a pass-first point guard on this assist. Incredible instinct to feel the play develop and set up the score.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. We've got Dante DiVincenzo. Joe Ingles is out there with McDaniels. Then there's Naz Reid, and it's Conley in at the 1. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Here's Giddey. Smith with a screen on Conley. Giddey with it. Ingles covering. Pass to DeSumo. Lets it fly. A rebound by Ingles.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Bulls trail by 16. Giddey passes to DeSumo. Okoro outside. Stolen by Conley. And he lobs it up. And DiVincenzo with the basket on the assist by Conley. Conley's got assist number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Now here's DeSumo. Not a lot of room. Pass to Smith. Oh, got a piece of it. DeSumo with it. DiVincenzo covering. Shot clock at 5. They need this. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
And that one misses. And Coach, how about Naz Reid, the 2024 Sixth Man of the Year award winner?
Yeah, Brian, sort of unique. We often associate that award with shooting guards, but although he's a big, Reid is more than capable of putting up big numbers, including from long distance.
That one misses for Reid.
Well, the biggest thing Naz Reid brings to your team, spacing. Reid can play the 5 and hit threes. There aren't a lot of guys like him.
Conley finds McDaniels. Now here's Reid. Back to Daniels. Okoro, the defensive effort. The Bulls trail by 16. DeSumo outside. Smith inside. Ingles defending. Smith no good. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. The kick out to Ingles. Minnesota again missing.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
DeSumo. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Naz Reid.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
The first one falls.
They've definitely made free throws look easy here in the second half.
Ellis is checked in for Chicago. And that's good as he hits both shots. And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. They led by as many as 18. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Reid for 3. Ellis grabs the board.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Giddey. Stolen by Conley. Now Giddey. He's guarded by Conley. And now the T-Wolves on the break. The three, DiVincenzo. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Bulls trail by 17. Okoro with the ball. Outside Giddey. Oh, and Reed with a block.
Well, Reed really gets after it on defense. He's a big man that loves coming up with blocks.
Minnesota leading by 17. DiVincenzo with it. DeSumo picks him up. DiVincenzo to pass to Ingles. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Gobert's checked in. And the Bulls also making a change. White's checked in. And Ingles drops them both. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Giddey. That one's true. And that's 9 for 12 for him now.
Yeah, how about Giddey tonight? Scoring the ball, such a different matchup. I don't know who they can throw at him right now.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. The three, DiVincenzo hits the trifecta. DiVincenzo's got 11 points here in the second half.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
Collins with a screen on DiVincenzo. Collins outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Collins has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Pass to McDaniels. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Pounding the offensive glass. That's where Gobert gets a lot of his extra chances.
Now Collins. Outside Giddey. Back to Collins. Okoro outside. Giddey against Conley. Okoro passes to DeSumo. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Ingles. Excellent D there from Collins. The Bulls trail by 19. White with it. DiVincenzo picks him up. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
A longer guard, the 6'5" White, doing a nice job inside.
After undergoing 3 ankle surgeries in 10 months in 2020 and 2021, Coach Zach Collins has bounced back amazingly.
He really has, Brian. And the injuries have really been the only problem for Zach Collins. He's got size, skill, and toughness. This guy is a very effective player when he's healthy.
His story is inspirational.
It is indeed.
The first free throw is good.
Well, it took a little while, but White has established himself as a big-time scorer, and he does it from all 3 levels.
Chicago making a switch here. Vucevic, he's checked in for Collins. Williams comes in for Okoro. Herter's checked in for DeSumo. And it's Jones in for Giddey. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Minnesota leading by 18. Here's Dillingham. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic. Dillingham was the sixth man during his lone college season, Grant, and he proved to be instant offense.
Oh, he's got elite speed. He's great at creating space, and he's incredibly shifty. You know, he reminds me of Lou Williams in terms of physique and ability.
First one falls for him. Both shots good from the stripe. More and more we're seeing international players come into the league who are NBA ready, Grant.
It really is a sight to see, BA. And some of those guys start playing pro ball when they're 16 or 17 years old. It toughens you up real quick playing against older competition at that age. His third triple of the game, a little more success from out there in the second half.
Here's Dillingham, defended by Jones. Randall a screen on Jones. The three. And Dillingham gets the three.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Vucevic, the pass to Williams. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. They'll pin that one on Julius Randle. The free throw drops for Williams. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Randall. Pass to Dillingham. Here's Gobert. Now Edwards launches it. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. Jones, the pass to Vucevic. Edwards against Herger. Back to Vucevic. 6 on the shot clock. Over Randall. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves lead by 18. Ingles with it. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. Randall's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. The Bulls have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Now here's Jones. He's covered closely. Pass to Vucevic. The three. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got rebound number 11. Edwards with it. And you see player training methods, Grant, a lot more than just running and getting shots up.
And you know, BA, what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes.
6 to shoot. Outside White. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. White's got 22.
Yeah, showing good offensive instinct. White knew that was his shot to take.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Mike Conley.
Yeah, really the standout element of his game tonight was his offense and his ability to get inside by cutting the defense to shreds, finding lanes, even making them, and relentlessly attacking the hoop.
Boy, we witnessed something special from him, and this crowd will remember it. When a player raises his game to this level, it earns him a lot of new fans. Outside McDaniels. Back to Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the middle. Here's Gobert. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Outside White. That shot is off. Oh, good D by Edwards. McDaniels from long range. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Bulls trail by 18. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Jones against Conley. Back to Herter. There's the three. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. Jones has got 5 assists in the game.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Pass to Gobert. Randall against Williams. Randall outside. Gobert with a screen on Williams. Back to Gobert. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And the basket by Edwards.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. And it's Jones with the ball for Chicago. 17-point game. Pass to Herter. Back to Jones. Here's Herter. Count that one. Herter's got 11 in the second half.
And Jones is a dependable floor general. Someone you can trust to facilitate an offense and find his guys.
Now here's Conley. Launches it. Chicago with a rebound. And here's Jones. Vucevic, a screen on Conley. Jones, the pass to Vucevic. 5 to shoot. Jones finds Herter over McDaniels. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota leading by 15. Pass to Randall. Vucevic against Conley. McDaniels passes to Conley. And there's the foul. It'll go on Trey Jones. That's his first foul of the game. All right, Grant, do you feel the non-superstars are making the money they should?
Well, BA, it's a topic in every CBA negotiation. But I think we're trending in the right direction. But it seems like there's always more work to be done.
Here's McDaniels. Driving inside. Boom! He jams it straight down.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Timberwolves.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
And looking at their record after this victory, this will be their 37th of the year.
And I'm sure they're happy to get even for what happened the last time these teams met.
And they got a lot of great solo efforts tonight, but probably none bigger than the performance from Mike Conley.
He was all over the place, pressuring ball handlers, jumping the passing lanes. His steals made a huge impact on this game.
Gobert passes to McDaniels. Gobert with a screen on White. Down low. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Jones, the pass to White, beyond the arc, buries it from 3. Now the Timberwolves with it. They led the game at one point by 20. Outside Conley. And he makes a first. Second free throw, no good. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort, and they were just dominant out there.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Rudy, you guys came to play tonight. Can you talk about the motivation right from the opening tip?
We just wanted to have a good defensive game, come out ready and make sure we communicate and run back, because these guys are very talented, and we did a great job.
The communication paid off. Thanks so much.
All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. So long and good night, everyone.